Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. First thing, I need to get inside and get some rest because I'm way tired. And then we will try and talk to them. They went out and helped me fight. I don't know if you guys watched the last video. It was kind of insane. So sent a couple of boss vampires to try and kill me.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Better lead victory or we're all dying because they was coming hard. I'm going to steal a bunk though and go to sleep here for a minute. And eat something because this is survival mode. There you go, it brings me back up, so let's go ahead and sign Swing Gerard.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
This better be good.
Okay, Serene is not back here. Normally she is. Where'd she go to? Hey Serene, let's come on, let's get this done.
Thane's been watching over me for years.
Hope you're getting along with these two. It's amazing what I'm able to learn from studying these dweller plans. Want to head out there and collect some more?
Broken Ore Grotto. So, we got a new one going to Broken Ore Grotto, which is good because it's here in Skyrim. I just let Beyond Reach on, but at least now I actually can go there. There's no kind of me getting over there and not being allowed to be there or not even knowing what quest we're on, so it's been quite the ride. And I'll probably get attacked by another couple of freaking beast freaking vampires trying to leave this place. Yeah, they were some serious beasts, but I did lead them back in here and let the freaking Dawnguard help fight them because that was actually very helpful on my part. Yeah, I'm putting my bears out early just in case. There we go. Yeah, impossible to kill vampire. Guess what? Not doing it right now. Yeah, they're taking no damage. Even her just then, I freaking swung a couple of times for like minimal damage at best. Where's my explosive bolt at? There we go, elemental bolt. Let's your elemental bolt her ass. Now she's taking damage at least. Electricity is what's hitting me. I'm prepared for that though. Heal a little bit or drink some potions, man. Yeah, I'm bringing her right back in here to the Dawnguard. she stopped. She was on the chase. Let's see where she's at. She's going toe-to-toe with Swan over there. I need to actually chant my mace though. Yeah, they're really aggressive. When you get the legendary, they're really aggressive. And sometimes unkillable. I kid you not. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yesterday, I was very happy. I knew one of my friends plays Skyrim, and sometimes I've seen their post online when I make a Skyrim post. They'll comment this, that, the other week. He always does. Yesterday, I got a comment from a guy who had the same name as an old friend of mine. I mean, we knew each other back in like 93. He's just like, oh, well, what about this? And I was like, you know what? And you got the same name, sounds like him, kind of halfway condescending, but it was funny. He's just like, oh man. I was like, that's Scott Badger. Oh, shoot, I said his name out loud. Anyway, I usually don't kind of like put people out there in their whole name, but I realized we'd been stationed together when we were in the Air Force a long time ago. Good friend, great family. Like, very happy to talk to him. I actually put my other friend's name in the chat, so we got a kind of quick little Skyrim related reunion there. I was like, this is awesome. We used to play D&D, Dungeons & Dragons together, which is why I use my Dungeons & Dragons development dice to build characters for Skyrim. Basically, it's a number of dice rolls that I make that make my decisions. So you know how people are like, oh, I'm a stealth archer every time. I'm not, because I do these dice rolls and it eliminates that variability. I mean, it's still there. It's one of the things, but I would literally have to roll it. And if I don't roll it, then I just don't get it or don't use it. And I'm pretty strict about it. It's even this guy, when I first started him, I was playing more of a restricted build as a witch hunter than I should have, because he's an all-out round character. Basically, I had to complete all the quests as the task, and if he's a mission-specific character, he's really hard to do that, because some things he would have to deny. Technically, I need to do all the danger quests to say I'm complete. So I am going to do and get those all knocked out of the way. Although failing a danger mission is a form of completion, because you at least did it. You might not have won, but it was intentional and you failed it. I think that was the one I did do, is when I was cleaning up Mirrak. I think I already killed the cannibals down there in Mirrak, which made no one happy. But you know, the thing is, they were eating people, so better that they died. Anyway, getting along with the quest, we got where we need to go to, which is good to get this schematic, and we're almost to the last schematic. I think this shotgun might be the last one, or there might be one more for a new enhanced crossbow, I think is what's left. So anyway, we're going to get there. And happy holidays or Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. I call it Thanksgiving, but really it's just a chance to be with me and my family. Gonna have dinner with my daughter. I've already cooked the ham. We're working on a turkey right now. And then we're gonna make this video, then we're gonna make breakfast. So this is very early in the day. I started cooking last night. Probably about 3 in the morning I started cooking. So getting stuff done like that. But right now I just put the turkey in the oven, so it's got a minute, so I got time to make a video. My wife's still asleep, so now my wife and grandkids, we're gonna have dinner with them, and then go visit my sister and my brother and their families. So it's gonna be a good day. Lots of jokes to be told and fun to be had. And let me check this map so you guys know where I'm going. Okay, if you've ever been there, Broken Old Grotto is up by Solitude, and it's on the back side. And there's part of a quest that you can actually knock out at the same time, so I might do that, because I gotta go do it anyway. I have to be a Thane of Solitude. Somebody's coming, so we got an enemy coming somewhere, because he won't give a ride. Anytime he won't give a ride, there's somebody in the wings, and some little red dot out there on the horizon that's waiting to do something. So I don't see any, so let's go and do a wait. Now we're going to talk to him. Nope, there it goes. When the music starts. Where are they at? Right, left? Where are they at, Serana? The kid's caught up in the thing halfway between here and there. Yeah, they hang kids down in freaking Riften. Ah, there we go. There's that red dot right back here. Let's see what kind of thread it is. Because we got music. It could be anything from a wolf to a witch call it though, so not necessarily a dire threat, but there's something out here. It's kind of far for him to be making noise about it, so come on, dude. It might be that vampire, one of the vampires chasing me. You know, I'm not chasing this whole crowd creation. Things up in the mountain. Let me go get my mount. We're just going to ride. Ride to the next point when I can get onto a carriage. I know some people say they do it without carriage, but really humping all the way here from here to Solitude is legendary survival mode is not the exact challenge you want to pull on yourself, so music stopped and now it started again. This will cause bug. Yeah, you idiot. Okay. I'm gonna let the Riften Station be bugged and we're gonna get out of here. Okay, it's early now, late in the day, but we're gonna cut across. This is my normal route. I'll go towards Iverstead. It's a warm day, so it's easy to travel. But right there around Rift and that front gate, man, there's always something going on. I think it's just during Dawnguard. I don't think it's always that way, but when you start Dawnguard, it just gets very intense up there. But if I get to Iverstead, then I can go from Iverstead to my house and try and go from there. If not there, hit for Whiterun. So it will take me a minute. It's a good thing I have the gift of gab. I can talk for days. But no, I don't want to try to guess crazy, but we are moving out here. I do love the setting, the dark, the gloomy, You know, the cloud is not really like, everything's not visible. It's kind of grayed out. It's like, man, very ominous. We'll just enjoy the silence as we go. Yeah, I do. Really happy. Ran into my friend in a Skyrim group of all things. I forget which one. I'm in like 6 or 7 of them. So on Facebook. So he might be watching right now. I think I did post a thing about me doing videos. So. Really wish we could get the group together though. We used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and even some of us would be at work, and they'd start the game without us. But then they'd call us at work to roll up characters. It's like, okay, yeah. It was fun times though. Before the age of social media and digital distractions, it was just us, paper, imagination, and some dice. We had a really great group of friends. I remember one year his wife got us all blankets for Christmas, because that way because many times we would be playing late and people would fall asleep. She's just like, okay, you guys are getting blankets for Christmas. Pretty great times though. We've seen each other off and on since then. When I fully retire, I intend to go around and chase down each one of them and roll some dice together. I also have a friend of mine from high school. We still play Dungeons and Dragons. Not as often, but we do it once a month online. Basically, I mean, there's like several of us that aren't in his state. So we go through, right, currently we were using Skype. Lately we've been using Teams. The ones that aren't in state or on Teams, and everybody else is just there in a big room in his basement. It's pretty cool though, because he taught his kids to play Dungeons and Dragons, and they enjoyed it so much. I think I gave them their first set of dice when they came to visit, and they've grown up. Just I think it helps kids. It helps them kind of like develop kind of like strategy and things like that. I know his oldest son just entered college for robotics, so he's doing all kinds of engineering crap, which is cool as hell. So many great opportunities out there nowadays, though. I mean, you got to take advantage of them, especially if you're young. In fact, Dungeons and Dragons actually led me to go into the military. I was looking for ways to kind of have experiences like a game, but in real life. And a buddy of mine said, well, probably your best bet would be joining the military, because that's about the only way you're going to get to go and explore things and, you know, go to other lands and, you know, do things like that. And he was pretty right. I mean, I had a long career based on just that. A lot of variety, a lot of things. Got to see a lot of things. It was just really a good time. So we made Iverstead. We don't have to stay here, but actually, you know what? It's survival mode. I think I'm going to, because it's getting dark. Sometimes I push it through the night, but today I think I'm just going to go ahead and get some sleep and eat, and then push on. That's the only thing I don't like about survival mode. Sometimes they stop you pretty much from fighting. But the thing is, I've been in situations where, you know, I'm out of food. I've been up for several days and I was still going. So probably not 100%, but still, it's still going.
If I were you, I keep away from the barrow and sure thing. It's yours for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Let's see what he's got. Sell, cooked beef, cooked ass, grilled chicken. Yeah, people say you have to cook all the time in survival mode. You don't. You just get to an inn and buy what they got. It's pretty simple. You can even sell stuff that you don't want to eat. I think that's an ingredient. Hold on the rules. I need to cook those. Okay, I got one. Yeah, he's gonna show me a room. I'm looking around, see if I got a cooking spot. I don't see one usually though.
This town is so hungry. I hope let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, usually a single bunk in here. Okay, 8 p.m. Let's go to 12 hours. Yeah, sometimes I don't show this part, sleep and then what's called. It just depends on when I'm playing in my mood. Right now I'm waiting on my turkey to cook, so. It's not really cooking, it's actually a heating up of. I have a pre-cooked turkey this year.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. Here for work, get an axe and bring me all the wood you can
I'll
chop.
tell you what, that Timbo Whitearm, be careful if you marry her. That is the meanest woman in the world. She's very mean. You know, I think I do love Shadowmere, but I think I want to switch back to my other horse when I get out there towards Morthal. In fact, I might go to Morthal and then run to Solitude from there. I love Shadowmere, but he's he's not the most he's actually he can die occasionally depending on how high of a height you have him fall from. So he can die. So the other new horses they put in the game are mostly all freaking immortal. Technically, usually like when they'll die, it'll be like they might take so much damage that they can't take anymore and you'll fall off of them. But the horse doesn't disappear. If you wait a few minutes, it will be where you can just jump back on it again. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't dissolve or anything like that. It sits right there. It just you can't ride it for a minute. But I've got a kind of motif here going of the kind of brownish color. So I like the dappled horse out there. So I'm gonna go by and grab him. Terrorizing the frickin' sheep out here. Sorry if I made anybody dizzy doing that. Oh, it's gonna turn me around. Yeah, we kept the sheep alive though. Yeah, I don't usually mess with animals or NPCs. I'll keep as many of them in the game as possible. I actually got 36 new ones right now. One thing my character here hasn't done, he hasn't been married yet. So I've got to get married at some point. So the other day I took there's a mod. It says more eligible, Dominion's more marriage eligible characters in the game. And it gives like 36 other people. I was looking for a Bosmer. Thought that'd be kind of neat to have a Bosmer character married to a Bosmer female, because there are none in the actual game. So that's one of the reasons I added the mod. I think there might be a Bosmer female running the streets of Falkreath. explore the streets of freaking what's called. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll probably do that. Probably next time I have to take a look and see what they actually kind of look like too. That's kind of half of it too. I've never been a fan of marriage in Skyrim because one, I'm already married. over 30 years now, so I'm not really a big fan of doing it in game. I have married Serana, and I have married. Actually, I'm in my very first game. I had each character marry one of the marriage eligible females, just to see what the whole marriage thing was about, and went through the process to get each one of them's attention. And I didn't notice a big difference. I do know Timber Whitearm. That's why I know she's a butthole. She's just very crabby about everything. It's like, oh my God. I married her again in the Anniversary Edition. Not this game. I think my other Anniversary Edition game. Because this is my horror mod one. But in this, it might be this one. She's very just demanding and just like, but I needed somebody to be a steward in the plantation, Golden Hills Plantation. Because usually I make, for Golden Hills Plantation, you can get a steward. But I always found it kind of unique just to make your wife the steward. That way the money's all in the family, you know what I mean? Because even if she's like freaking netting some gold, you know, it's coming back to you when you say, how's the business doing? And you get it right back, so she has to pay you twice all the time. Well, I laid him out quick. You're a lightweight. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they've got the strength of a lion and won't die. Oh. Freaking jackpot. Vigilant took down his astronaut before I got a free fire salt. You can't get a free fire salt for yourself, but you can get one out of it. Like if you catch an astronaut and kill it, you can't get a fire salt from that. But if anybody else casts one, you can get a fire salt out of that. And in survival mode, fire salt is actually very important. Especially when you're going to High Hrothgar, any of the places that are super cold, you need the hot food because it will kill you without the hot food. The first time I did Redguard, and I didn't know this at the time, that Redguards have no disadvantages in survival mode. Redguards and I think Bretons have no negatives. They don't have any disadvantages, but they don't have any bonus either. So it's like you're in between. As a Bosmer, he does have some disadvantages, but they're not really noticeable. It's some people are like, oh, it makes a difference. No, it doesn't make a difference, especially when you get high level. Like I'm literally like 70-something level right now, 77th level right now. It makes no difference. My magic is just as powerful as anybody's magic would be at this level, and whether I sleep or eat doesn't affect, you know, how I freaking get things done. So, but we are here in Wood. Let's go ahead and get out of Wood. We're going to head to, I was going to go to my house, but I already know there's a fight there. Not avoiding fights, but I'm really just trying to get things done so you guys actually see what I'm doing instead of wasting a lot of time with useless fights. There's no problem with fighting, but some are just bigly useless. In the Hearthfire homes, I don't care what anybody says, they are ridiculously over-attacked. I mean, the encounters are there like all the time. It's like, this is not worth it. I like living outside of the city, but not with when I'm just getting attacked every day, just constantly. It's freaking crazy. Some of the homes that they have with the Anniversary Edition are not like that. Like for example, the oh, I got a freaking, who's that? Who's that? Freaking, what's it called? He's just a crazy orc, isn't he? I'm gonna let Serana kill him. Here, Serana, kill this orc. There you go, Serana. Keep working on it. Lighten him up. Light his ass up. Light his ass up, Serana. best to get it out of the way with this guy because he's just freaking an idiot. He gives run of the bears. The bears. That's a very good gang tackling you, dude. A very good gang tackling you. Freaking orc out here in the middle of nowhere, all hyped up on freaking Argonian wine. Trying to fight somebody. Come on, bears. Let's go. Yeah, I use magic, but I try to keep it all natural magic. Only conjuring things that aren't like Daedra or Aedra. You know what I mean? The bears are very, you know, kind of basic druid-like, which I think fits the whole style of a Bosmer. Being a druid guy out in the woods, out in the wild. Small cabin they live at. Hunts and cleans fish. Okay, let's see if we can do this quickly and not be interrupted.
Alice is teaching me everything he knows about Europe. Interpretation. Where do you want to go? Positions in there. Front and back, and we'll be on.
So we're going to go to Morthal. And I'm going to run out and get my other horse. And get to Solitude where I can go through. I'm going to do that quest line just to get it out of the way. It's cold up here in freaking Morthal. What the heck? Really burning cold. There's a mod that's supposed to be here that did not work. I'm thinking about getting rid of it. Putting the other one in place because this one definitely does not work. But it is actually the time that it says enemies are around. Who's the enemies? Anyway, can't wait for the enemies. Let's go and see if we can go to sleep then. It is nighttime and it does get cold out here. I don't see any enemies, so they're probably there. I don't know who they are.
Running it in was my plan. But thanks. It's yours for a day.
You have your cell. There you go.
Let's sink that appetite.
It always makes me laugh when people are like, yeah, Skyrim's for the Nords, and then you go, like, there's so many shopkeepers, Redguard, freaking High Elves, Altmer, Dunmer. It's like, okay, yeah, Argonians. Like, you really know how many, you really pay attention to how many people in the game are not Nord that are in Skyrim? It's like, you're really not looking around, are you? I always found that funny. But anyway, I want to sell this Argonian wine. I'm not going to drink it. So maybe I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in my house. I don't really have a wine collection, but I guess I could. Okay. We'll just go ahead and go to sleep. Don't let me go to sleep, so the road was bad outside. It wasn't that bad. But somebody doesn't like me.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Morthal used to be a quiet place. You ask, huh?
Oh, there it is. That's all. We go out here. People might have to fight to get to my horse. Well, the angels are here fighting each other too. In my mod videos, I'm gonna start doing this. I've got to do one where I at least experience everything in Morthal Swamp, because this is a twisted swamp of Morthal. There's a mod that I added. That's where all the different buildings are and stuff like that. But I really need to go through and investigate all of them. Oh, it's a dangerous fighting a mage out there for some reason. Oh, he's not fighting a mage. He's fighting one of the other monsters. They look like a, what you call it, not a sprite, a banshee, or wraith. Oh, he's coming after me. Basic on him. Torch you up, fat boy. You killed one of my freaking bears. You put another bear on him. Now he wants to run. You ain't running, man. Look where you're going now. They're freaking big troll. I knew that J-Dross was going to bring his ass over here. Do this while I was doing. There you go, Clunk. Don't think I can do an ice spell. I got them all. Let's go down and find my horse. She should be down here. Come on, where's my horse at? I ran due to all the commotion. see my horse. Oh, there he is. Tormod, come on. We're riding. And we'll cross right over into Solitude. It's not too far from Solitude and Morthal. Pretty much through the swamp, which I've turned into the dangerous swamp, but still a swamp nonetheless. Here we go, right up the hill. I'm going to go inside and start a quest, which is kind of a nefarious quest, but it takes me to the same as the grotto, so I might as well clear them both at the same time. Actually, if you see the executioner in Skyrim, he's got a quest that also goes to the same place. So if you can like stat quest on a specific place, I don't think it hurts. I'm also going this way because there's a mod up front that I don't want to go through, but I am going to do it one time. I'm going to do it one. I need a day to do it because I think it's going to be longer to do that mod. It's going to be longer than an hour to get it done. I might have to do it in parts. Well, first thing, let's go see if we can run into anybody. Only problem is he's usually not up here. I got one quest I can see that I can start. We'll see if we can find the execution. I'll try and do his as well. He's the only red guard follower without like mods, just originally in the game. Once you have the DLCs, then you get the girl at Falkreath. But before that, if you this executioner, if you get him kind of to go with you or do his quest for him, then he'll roll with you. That's Erica's house. That's the wrong house. I don't want Erica's house. Yeah, Erica's house. Trying to get out the door. People are always like, oh, Lydia blocks the door. All of them block the door. This is the one I want, I think. Oh, Jawa's house is locked. No, what time is it? It's 10 a.m. It's still locked. Let's do this trick to try and get him out of here. I'm gonna try this once. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna give it up. But right now, I'm going to try it. That's probably one of those new memorable NPCs because I don't recognize her. Who's watching? That's Solana watching me. They'll probably tell you to leave. I'm not seeing him. Nope, he's not in here. I thought he might be hiding inside. I got that new mod though that AI changes kind of locations of people. So he might be out wandering. You never know. He might even be at a bar. Okay, we're not gonna go too far into it. I'll do a quick peek, but not gonna stay here forever. The reason you see those 3 red dots, those are the, if you kill the Emperor, which I did because I'm a full-time character, I gotta get all the quests done. The Pinus Oculatus will always have 3 guys up there who hate you.
Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find them. I bet the 2 of us are very alike. My sister DJ and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew with the war, we have an interest in one of those boats. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But what an interesting idea. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then leave me on the docks, don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Okay, we started the quest line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check real quick inside here. I don't know what's wrong with her. I went inside the one and then she decided she was staying. She didn't come back out. I got the mod dealing with danger. If there's a guy in here, if he wants to have a drink with you, don't have a drink with him. I think it's that guy right there. Next thing you know, you'll kind of end up in a situation you probably did not want to get into. So that's from dealing with danger. Anyway, let's go ahead and leave. Serana sometimes somehow stayed in Erica's house. I don't know why. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and leave. And those 3 guards up there, you can go up there and kill them and take their stuff like continually. They just will show back up again. Serana gets kind of twitchy when you're not doing quests that involve the Dawnguard. Because she wants to, there she is. She wants to get her quest done. She doesn't want to do your quest. She wants to do hers. But when you do a quest and your plan is to defeat all the quest items, quest lines, you can't skip things. You got to complete them one way or another. And I know she doesn't like it, but the Dawnguard, I just don't feel it's complete if you don't get all the weapons, especially when you get the rune weapons from Florentius. I think that's just the best way to complete the game. But if you plan on living in Skyrim, don't kill the Emperor. Or living in Solitude, don't kill the Emperor. Unless you don't mind just killing those guys every day. You can go up there and kill them. I played my highest character in this game set is 152. I played him the other day. He has no quest left. I just was running around the map of Skyrim, just going to bars, and I wasn't even taking quest. I would just go into bars, have a couple of drinks, and then I'd run to the next location, just sweeping the map. You know, just run around, see what comes up. He has no quests left. I know there's random quests that will always aggregate, but he's finished a couple of those, like those Scared Woman or any of the other ones that pop up. You know, he'll do stuff with those. Or sometimes I'll take a quest from a innkeeper or a steward. What is that? Who's attacking me? A fucking mud crab down there. Come on, deal with the mud crab. That's that whole the Solitude Lighthouse actually becomes a home if you do drink with that guy in the what's it called, becomes a home. So but it's very awkward for me. You know, everybody has their own choice. Everybody has their own degree of awkwardness. It's awkward for me. I can only speak for myself, and I don't judge everybody else. Everybody have your level of awkwardness. If it's not awkward for you, then great. That's freaking fantastic. It's another great quest in Skyrim. And you've got a home here, which is pretty good. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, real life kicking in. I've got to hurry this quest up, so I did get that done. So now we gotta go and back and meet with freaking Argonian boy. Gotta meet with him, then we're gonna have a big fight. Basically, I'm gonna have to fight anyway, so might as well do it in line with the quest line. It's not an easy fight either. It's a challenging fight. I'm slowing down because I'm getting tired. Yeah, but I gotta become a Thane of every city too, so it's no big deal. I was thinking about doing the home in Riften. Because it has that outside dock, and you know, being a Bosmer, you know, I'm still got that connection to the outside world. I'm getting close to the end though, so once I finish Dawnguard, I got no more major quest lines left. Okay, I just missed my entrance. Oh no, I need to go up here first. Yeah, I got no major quest lines after that, so everything else is just becoming a Thane and getting married, and the fishing quest line, I got to do it. And technically, I think I need to do all the anniversary quests. I don't think I've gotten all the armors and stuff like that, so there's a lot left to do if you're trying to complete the whole game. Here he is. Talk to this guy.
My sister Tija will be at the wreck with our black blood Valorians.
Okay.
He knows to expect you.
He told you to meet with his sister at the Ice Runner. And when you go to the Ice Runner, she is going to try to kill you. Actually, let's do this. Mostly because I don't know where my horse went. And I need my horse to cross the water.
Where do you want to go? Run and back, and we'll be off.
So he told me to meet with his sister. I'm going to go to White Run, and I'm going to come right back here. I know it seems crazy, but in survival mode, this is the best way to get my horse back right away and not go looking for him. See, there's my horse now. And go over to this guy. Where's he at? Probably asleep. Let's wake him up. He's not asleep. Where's he at? Oh, here he goes.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude. Solitude's pretty, or Whiterun's pretty standard. You usually don't get attacked there when you're trying to get on a carriage. Riften's the worst. There's always something happening at Riften. Okay. I do have my horse, so we'll go out to this ice runner. I don't really like swimming in survival mode. And this is a way to get across to have a horse. It's not as effective as swimming with the flame cloak on, because it does get cold. But having the horse kind of helps you not have to worry about it helps you not have to worry about getting completely in the water, so you don't take as much damage. But you do take damage, but it's just not as much if you're on horseback. I've learned a lot about Skyrim doing these videos, because honestly it just makes me remember more, and some of it makes me work, because usually like when you're playing by yourself at home, I don't answer these questions. I don't talk out loud. In fact, honestly, my kids, I remember my kids, when they were home, they tried Skyrim a couple of times. My son didn't like it. He said it was too, he needed more directional games, not the open world. My other kids were usually, my daughters were into shooting people in the Call of Duty series and stuff like that, and fighting zombies. Oldest son, he didn't play very many video games. Very rare. Like if we were all playing as a family, he would play. But that was about it. But like I was saying, anyway, I didn't have people to talk to, so sometimes I know Skyrim fairly well. You may notice sometimes I have a problem with calling like a name or something. I know where I'm going. I'm not always able to kind of like quickly spout that out, because sometimes it's like, okay, these are things I would never say out loud. I wouldn't, okay, well, this is where I'm going. I would never tell anybody. I would just play in silence. So it's kind of funny to do videos where you're telling people how to do something versus, just stuff that you do. It's like things I already knew, but until you try to explain it to somebody, you just really don't think about how much you don't really know about it. It's not that you don't know, it's just trying to kind of tell people what it is you're doing is a lot different when you're doing it like on camera and everything like that. It's like public speaking. You can talk very well normally. As soon as it comes down to, hey, I'm going to read something written here in front of everybody, it's like a completely different world. Okay, this
You're the
guy.
one who put out the fire. That was good work. Leave us in the hold of the ship. Go down 2 levels.
So Swan is about to have some fun. You can see that they were lying, that all the crewmen died. They're like, oh yeah, we'll take care of them. No, you're not. You didn't take care of anybody. And if you've never done this quest before, you end up basically, you've got to fight your way out of the bottom of the ship. So you get down in the bottom of the ship, and spoiler alert, she's going to try and double cross you, and you have to fight to kill her.
My brother told me you were coming.
Okay, I killed her. Okay. Yeah, she's going to freaking lie to me, so now it says he's in, what's it called? So you get the note. The rest of my crap. But everything is gone. There's no loot here. And now you're going to start fighting your way out. Not really getting rich off this, but I might as well take their gold. It doesn't hurt me, it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't like make me overbearing. That's the one thing you can always grab in survival mode is gold off of dead bodies. And Serana is bringing everybody back to life. I know she's a straight necromancer. Nothing wrong with bringing a body back to life in Serana's eyes. Crazy enough, if you do this quest, this area, that ship, the ice runner becomes safe storage. You just want to bring your Imperial, let's go. Now we gotta go to the bloated ore grotto where I had to go anyway. So this video is taking a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take. Yeah, as soon as you see how I hit water, as soon as you do that, you get very cold. Yeah, that ship, it becomes safe storage once you defeat this quest line. And in my tropical Skyrim game, a lot of my pirates will use that ship as a home. You can do other places as a home, but this ship, the ship that's inside Broken Orgado, are all supposed to be safe storage, or actually the captain's chambers in there are safe storage. Sometimes you will see people respawn though. Not that one though, that's out there. That's appears just for this quest. And once the quest is complete, there's nothing really to do with it. So once you get to Broken Grotto, it becomes a straight up street fight though. Basically you just fight your way through the cavern. You just gotta get the schematic anyway, so why not kill two birds with all one stone? I was gonna do 3 birds, but I can't find the executioner, so because when the executioner, when you're asking for something, he always tells you to go kill somebody that's out in Broken Grotto. So that's what I say. It's basically the same kind of objective. Go to Broken Grotto, kill everybody, and grab some stuff. When I go into Broken Grotto, I'm not going in there kind of like quietly. This is going to be a straight offensive assault. Pop out the bears, and then just start freaking launching freaking elemental blast at them. So it should potentially go quick. We will see. We kill Jari. We killed his sister. We gotta make them, send them both to see Sithis. There's Broken Grotto. for survival mode. You do have a fire around here, so as you can get warm. But there's no place to sleep, so let's go inside and do some damage. Like I said, I'm going with bears and that's a cool shot. Across the bridge, freaking smoking some flames. Okay, the schematic I think is in here. Yeah, look like the schematic's inside. I got my violent streaks, man. Just straight up took that guy's head off. Where's that? Should be over here somewhere. Oh, schematics over there in the main area, so. Or the main, that's the area over there that I was talking about. Where's my bears at? They're going to start running. They'll start coming over here. Oh shit, I did not mean to fall in here. Get out of the water quickly. That wasn't fun. That was not part of my plan. It is now, but it was not the beginning part of my plan. Black Blood Marauders, where you at? They're probably all coming for me right now. I'm behind them though. Oh shit, fell in the water again. Damn it. Good time it's inside, it's not giving me like water damage you normally will see. There's the schematics are over there. Oh shit, I got hit again. This guy at? There you go, schematics on that boat over there. I want to risk it. It doesn't seem like it's really hurting me to be in here under the water, so. the schematic, all I have to do is kill Jari and it's done. That kills the quest line. Hold on, oh my gosh. Come on. I'm almost finished, come on. Ish. The game does write those dates, so it should be nice to me today because it's holiday, so they've done guys a date, so it's being a freaking pain in the butt. Oh, come on. Right in there to the window. Let's go here. Come on, is that it? Close almost. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Freaking pain in the butt. I actually like picking locks. It is a challenge. It does not go our way. I want it to all the time, but kind of one of those grounding experiences. You realize how, no matter how good you are, you got some things you just can't do all the time, you know? It's like a reality check. I can blow people away with my spells, but I can't open this lock. Come on. You want to do it. It's just that very tight spot right there that it's in. Very close there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm right on top of it. It just won't quit. Bam! Yeah, just don't take when she sends you to the thing will be full of other stuff that she's got for you. Oh, we completely lights out. Oh, Serrano must have killed freaking Jari. If Serrano kills him, it counts. Doesn't matter who kills him as long as he dies. And she probably killed the rest of them. Well, she killed the ones that I didn't kill. Good job, Serrano. Good job. You can go in here and usually there's a couple of things you can keep. And all I have left to do with this video right now is go back to Dawnguard. So I'm going to take my time looking through here because everybody pretty much is dead. Except for Serrano, who's creeping around here. She's still not happy that I'm doing other stuff, but we will do that next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. It's me out here. Just finished lights out and got the 8-pit technology knocked out all in one setting. So, hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a happy holiday. You guys out here, bye.